More Americans than ever are looking to relocate abroad right now, and today I want to talk to you guys about, is Belize a good fit for you or is Belize a bad fit for you, and how do you do it? If you say, you know what, I think it is a good fit for me, how do you relocate to Belize? I'm going to break all that down for you and more in today's video. First and foremost, guys, I want to say this is not a political video. I'm not here to say you should leave for political reasons. In fact, what you're gonna find is I'm probably gonna say the exact opposite. This is a video talking about maybe you're someone that can work remote. Maybe you're a digital nomad. Maybe it is political reasons you're looking. There's so many reasons you might be watching this video. So what are the reasons why Belize might not be a good fit for you? Let's start with that. The number one reason for me that Belize might not be a good fit for you is that the pace is very different. Obviously, Belize is Central America and Caribbean. We have islands and we have a mainland component. Both of these, you're gonna find that it is not the on-demand, I want it now culture of the United States. And I've talked about this in other videos. People that come down here and say, give me it now, do this for me now, it never goes well. And they're oftentimes the people that I see leave Belize because they just did not properly assimilate to the culture out here. You have to kind of take it more low key, and things just don't really happen right away like that. It could, but you have to be able to just chill and say, you know what? I'm living in a beautiful place. I'm enjoying it. And I just want to, enjoy the vibes and not complain, because complainers, it never pans out well. Oftentimes what you're gonna find is things go 20 times slower after you complain. So number one is the I want it now type of people. Number two would be just shopping in general is very different here. You're someone that needs to be in a major shopping mall every weekend, walking around with your friends, or you need department stores and stuff like that. We don't have that in Belize. We do have a lot of options, of course. I live in Ambergris Caye. It's the #1 island in Belize, and we have lots of options from a shopping standpoint, but you're not gonna find those malls. So we've got an array of grocery stores. You have your fruit stands, you have some small clothing shops. You can go around and you can enjoy some shopping. And if you go to the city, you'll find a department store like Mirab, you'll find hardware stores like Benny's. Overall, it's just not gonna be that level where every weekend you're kind of spending your time in the shopping malls. For me on the lifestyle front, that doesn't really matter. I love being able to go up to Cancun or Miami for a weekend, and it makes going to the mall a lot more fun because I just don't really do it here. Overall, if you're someone that needs that every day, we just don't really have it. Now, to dive a little deeper into shopping, let's talk about online shopping, because you can do it here. And if you want to learn how, I did do a video on Amazon and how to get Amazon to Belize, but there are additional steps. Again, need that Prime delivery. I need it next day. I'm hoping to get my Prime today. You just don't have that here, and we do have to go through additional steps. So shopping is going to be another one. Looking at American franchise fast food restaurants, I would say that's my number 3. And just dining in general. We have amazing restaurants in Belize, but you might find that some, niche genres of food are only gonna be in one area of the country. You're not gonna find it in the area you're living in. And you're also just not gonna see McDonald's. You're not gonna see Starbucks. You're not gonna get your orange mocha frappuccino. It's just not a thing here. You're gonna have to adapt to dining. With that being said, there are some amazing benefits to dining in Belize and food in Belize. I'm gonna talk about that and the reasons why you should come to Belize. So this one kind of fits both. The next one I wanna mention to you guys is people that want to just come to Belize and want it to be America. It's not that. Belize is not America. It's a different country. It has its own cultures. It has amazing people. If your plan is to just come here, hang out with, other people that move to Belize, and you're only in this one circle and it's, oh, I hate how they do this here. Don't do it. Don't bring the negative energy here. No one wants it. No one needs it. It's not gonna be a good fit for you either if that is your type of energy. Look at another place that might be more inclined to accommodate people like that. But overall, I've found that a lot of people that just come here and try to make Belize into America, it's probably the worst fit of all. And I think I could end this chapter with that one. Overall, if it's just an emotional decision right now and you're just like, I'm just gonna get on the plane and go, think about it first, come down, experience the culture, meet the people. That's the people that should not come to Belize. Now, the next section is gonna be really easy for me to talk about because this is the people that should come to Belize. So I would say some of the biggest benefits and the people I've seen most happy when they get here are the people that want that change of life. You're gonna find that it is a slower pace, but with that, you're gonna find that people tend to experience the natural beauty of the country more. For example, the 181-mile long barrier reef that's just out here to my right, or if you go inland to my left, the jungles, the lush rainforest, the caves, the waterfalls. I find so many families here, instead of seeing their kids walking around with iPads, I see their kids walking down the beach with fishing rods. And I know for me, When I have a family, I want to see my kid walking with a fishing rod, not an iPad, because I know those real life experiences are valuable. I understand there is a complete shift towards technology and you have to understand technology, but I think there's something amazing and beautiful about growing up in a culture like that. We talked about food and the reasons not to come here. Let's talk about the reasons why the food might be a good fit for you. In Belize, we have almost no GMO products, so no genetically modified foods for the most part. We have very fresh food. We actually are one of the countries that produces more food than we consume. So we're a net producer of food, which just a beautiful thing, having the peace of mind knowing that this country can sustain its population, which to be exact is a very small population. And it's another thing I love about the country. About 450,000 people here. We have one of the lowest population densities in the Western Hemisphere. And the reason I love that is just, I don't feel that big city kind of cramming me down energy, which I'm just not at a stage in my life where I want to be in a big city. I love being able to go to Miami, go to New York, go, maybe it's, you know, every few years, go to Europe or whatever it might be, experience that type of energy, but I don't want that on a day-to-day basis. So for me, I do love being here with the slower pace, and the population density is a big factor in that. Beyond that, English speaking is a huge factor. My Spanish is okay. I can speak a little French, but being able to do everything in English here, with it being a British parliamentary democracy, all the legal stuff is in English. It just makes life so much easier. And to add on to that, the proximity to the United States, being that Belize is just south of Mexico, about a 2-hour flight to Houston, hour and a half to Miami. So I can be, wherever I want to go. You have direct flights to most major US cities. This is another huge factor, because the reality is if you do relocate, you're probably still going to want to go back and see your family. You're going to, maybe you have the kids, the grandkids, friends, maybe there's an event every year, or maybe you want to split your time between the two. Being close is a huge benefit. Instead of having to take a transatlantic flight or go to somewhere even further, you're right there, quick flight back and forth, huge benefit. Now let's talk finances and financial benefits. Like I said at the beginning of the video, guys, most wealthy Americans, according to Fortune magazine, they already have their plan B. If you're not thinking about your plan B, well, if you're watching this video, it seems like you are thinking about your plan B, so congratulations. They're already ahead of that, and Belize, you still have an opening to secure that. Now, why might Belize be a good fit for you? Well, we're an emerging destination. We have no capital gains tax, we have no estate tax, we have extremely low property taxes. In some of our major destinations like Ambergris Caye, we have amazing opportunities to generate rental income or equity appreciation on your properties. And if you want to learn more about why or how that looks, we made a video breaking down all the data in the market, and we will link that in the description as well, so you can click that link, check that out after. But there are so many reasons from a financial standpoint why Belize might make sense to be your plan B or for you to relocate. But how do you relocate here? Well, let's break it down real quick here. This is an easy one. When you come to Belize and they stamp your passport, they issue you a 30-day tourist visa. Now that 30-day tourist visa can be renewed in perpetuity as long as you want. You pay $250 US, you go to the immigration office, pay the fee, they stamp your passport, you get 30 more days. Now, once you've done that for a year, you can apply for permanent residency. There's certain things that you'll have to meet, but overall it's fairly basic stuff. You'll pay a fee. Once you've done that, they'll give you your permanent residency card. Within that year span, you're allowed to leave 14 days. So you do have a little bit of leeway, but overall you're gonna wanna be here for most of that year. Alternatively, you can take the temporary investment residency program, which if you invest $250,000, you can get your residency, and that's good for 1 year, and then you could renew that. Overall, you're gonna find more people will take the permanent residency approach. And also, if you are looking to relocate, because once you've had that for 5 years, you can apply for citizenship, and congratulations, now you're Belizean. If you are interested in learning more, maybe you were in the category that this is a good fit. If you were, my email's up top. You already know we have the team here. I'm the regional owner for RE/MAX. We have offices countrywide, agents that are ready to help you with your needs. And if you shoot me an email, I'm more than happy to get back with you guys and help answer all of your questions. You already know. I hope to see you out here in paradise soon, and we'll see you in the next video.